This will be supported later. I needed something built. If I get the time, it won't just be hanging in the air. I don't know. I might just put like wool around it to make it look like it's being held up by clouds, but down the road I will try to do something, but I think you guys might be able to see this. I've been working on a road. Eventually this will get linked up with the raid farm and I'll be able to but I've got the road pretty well started from this end and I got it coming from the other end too. But I've started building roads between my bases. I mean, it's going to be a long road. It's almost a full map height away, and but I am working on that now, clearing it, lighting it up, building it. Part of the thing I need is any of this stuff I do. I like to light up my area, so even if it's not walled off and secure, very little spawns in there. Well, for me to do that, I need some kind of a light source. I usually use I'll put a pumpkin down and then put leaves over it. And yeah, this doesn't exactly look the greatest, but to me it looks better than a bunch of creeper divots. So that's what I do. All play. Yeah, when you look at the shopping district now, I think I mean, to me, the whole thing looks good, but like there's a building there. It's got kind of the curve. It's not the purple one, but it's the curved one. It's made out of wood and I think it's white concrete. That there and the city hall here, this thing here right in front of me. I think Ultra Ranger is the one who built those. He isn't really as active right now. But man, does he build. He builds incredibly. I got to be honest, I'm actually kind of proud of it, but my stuff really isn't looking great compared to other people. But this originally started as the head shop, and the head shop is still on the first floor. And the potion shop is on the second floor. I got to do one. I just like to check and see if anybody. Yeah, these ones here are kind of linked. It's the healing and the harming ones. The weakness potions. Those are the ones you need if you want to cure villagers. Um, I get these from. I got to restock these. I got to bring another one. Somebody just bought one. I think it's the one that was griefing, but bought one. Really, you get them for three for a diamond, and he's like, "Well, I got plenty of diamonds." Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure he like they were my diamonds out of my chest, but I got to restock that. Fire resistant potions don't have anything there. That's for future expansion. This one here is the water breathing potions. And then these are the bulk ones. I kind of put it on the Discord that right now these are for Biker. He put the order in for them, but if somebody wants one, anybody can get the deal. They just got to let me know, and I'll build them. I don't want, and I appreciate it because instead of wiping out my entire stock, he's letting me know, hey, I want them in bulk, and I can just make them for him. And then that way, anybody that just wants a couple for their own use can still come and get them. These are the speed ones. Like I said, I don't have very many of the night vision, but I'd at least like to have about 9 of each in here. And then if they start selling, I'll stock more. I'm trying to keep those in there. I gotta put some more turtle helmets in. Basically, this one here, what this is like the tools and the weapons. Anything that has mending on it is 2 diamonds. Anything with silk touch on it is 2 diamonds. And if I put a silk touch with mending on it, it's still going to be 2 diamonds. I'm not charging any more for it. And then this is but basically what I do is here, I'm not trying to sell weapons, but as I put new villagers in and level them up, I am selling the stuff that I buy. And then with the books that I get from my raid farm, any of them that I got where I can kind of pump them up and make them unbreaking 3, give them fortune, efficiency, that kind of thing. I'm doing that to make them a little more because it's basically stuff that I don't need, the books and these things. So and then it's nice every time when I die, I've got like starting equipment that I can just come grab out of the chest. I gotta come over and fill up the emerald shop because the guy that I'm pretty sure we got griefed. It could have been a lot worse. But we got griefed. They took diamonds, and he basically, I think, took the diamonds he stole from me and spent them in my shop because it seems like about the roughly the amount of diamonds that came up missing showed up in my shop. So not only did he steal my diamonds, he did give them back, but now I got to restock my stores. There's just something inherently wrong. I'm sorry. And but I am selling end crystals now, 16 for a diamond. Um, if I start selling them, I'll make more. This is kind of the loading dock. I've gotten this far. There was a there was a book writer, and I can't remember who it was. I think it might have been the one who wrote the Marion Zimmer Bradley or something like that. She wrote a lot of books. The only one I ever of hers that I ever read was called The Mists of Avalon. It was kind of an interesting book because the whole thing was about the legend of King Arthur, but it was written from the perspective of the Lady of the Lake. It kind of portrayed Arthur as an oath breaker who had given his oath to the nomadic people, the druids and the fairy folk, and then broke it for his Christian wife. It was actually a really good story, but it was one of these authors that I read, and they kind of explained that the stories they wrote kind of came to them in their daydreams and their dreams. And so, like when they were writing a series or a book, and people would ask her like, well, what's going to happen, and she's like, I don't know, the characters haven't told me yet. And when I do these builds, what I do is I get an idea, and a lot of it anymore comes when I'm lightheaded, when I'm not feeling good. And then if I can remember it to where I'm feeling good on like a day like today, then I can actually try to build it. And so I had this idea for a loading dock, and I'm again, this isn't as good as a lot of the others, but for me, this is pretty good. This is good for me, and I'm pretty happy with this. Although I do want to make a boat dock, and the boat's gonna suck unless I can find somebody who can build it for me. The boat's gonna suck, but I'm going to try and put a boat in here. And this will be like the stuff for I want to make a pirate ship. I really do. But this is going to be like where the stuff from my shop comes. It's all for the effective. And then I might actually store extra stuff here. somewhere in here I need to put in a nether portal, and then I can start busing. I can start busing villagers here, and it'll be the slave trade. I'll be I'll be illager trafficking here, but I'll actually sell villagers here if somebody wants to buy them. And that's probably not going to happen, but that's the current plan. But yeah, I got this, and I got more that I want to do on it. It's just it hasn't really. This might be as far as I get, but it just hasn't come to me what I actually want to do yet. Um, and then up here, he has not been playing as much. He's between COVID and school and stuff, he's had some trouble. But this is Bullet Shop. Um, Bullet's got this shop up here, which I like it. I think it's kind of cool. He built it somewhere and it was over somebody else's shop and it was screwing up the map. And then I'm like, well, you can build it over mine. And they're like, really? I go, yeah. Because what I was thinking is like, people are going to see this. And, anytime they come to buy his stuff, it might entice them to come over and buy my stuff. So I'm like, yeah, build it over mine. I don't. And Biker's Bookstore, I really don't have a use for it, but I think it does help people out. We got the wool shop there. I occasionally, even though I got my honey thing, I kind of occasionally buy stuff in here just to help him out because I did not build my honey store or my honey farm to compete with him. I built one in a previous world I was on, and I wasn't real happy with it. I just wanted to build my improvements, and they worked. Not to say it couldn't be better. This is the post office. You can put like coupons for your shops in there. Bikers Gold and Iron Shop. He might have something else in there. It basically sells gold and iron here. I do whenever I get a handful of diamonds. I usually buy a stack of gold from them just so I have it to trade with. Because when you're throwing gold ingots at those guys so that you get their drops, the little hoglin dudes, you go through it pretty fast. This one here is Zombie Shop, and he doesn't play that much anymore. So the next time I'm having a pretty good day and I feel like going to the nether, I might go get a bunch of elytra. What I've been doing is any of the shops that I think are actually useful, if people are not stocking them, I have started stocking them and I'm taking half the diamonds. So if they ever come back, they're going to get half the diamonds for basically doing nothing other than building the store. I let Biker know I'm doing it. If it becomes a problem, he'll let me know to stop. But I have started stocking some of the shops and taking half the diamonds. Because in that way I get some diamonds that I can then spend in the shop and buy stuff I want. The rocket shop. This is one I might actually start stocking because I think this one's zombies too. Yeah, I might start stocking this one because I think this one would actually get used, but there's nobody here to stock it. And I do now get gunpowder from that creeper farm and from my gas farm. So I might actually, and I don't use a lot of rockets, so I might actually do that. This one here is, I think it's the Lowe's. I think this is supposed to be Lowe's, but I actually use this, but I don't know how much this one's getting restocked. He's got a ton of stuff here to sell too, but this one here I don't think needs to be restocked yet. He had it he had it extremely well stocked. And then this is another one that I like when I get diamonds from the shops. This is another one I occasionally use, although I don't use a lot of the colors, but like the red and the black I was using. Blue I've bought, purple maybe. Cyan's another one I've definitely already bought from light gray, and I think I've bought the regular terracotta. But this one here, like I've wiped out the red and the black, and it hasn't been restocked. And a lot of the ones that are on this side, I probably like the white ones. Uh, White terracotta, I'm not a big fan. Yellow's one I would buy. Maybe light blue and lime, not so much. Pink, not so much. The pink actually looks better than the white does. And the gray, that's another one I don't that much. Regular terracotta, but I wasn't getting the red and the black, so I actually put a portal in so I can actually go over and mine my own terracotta. But whenever I get diamonds, if I've got enough, I've got certain things I usually buy every time I get diamonds. And if I've got the gold, if I'm able to buy my gold, if I'm able to buy my redstone components, this is one that I will usually spend money. Uh, this one here, somebody started it. It doesn't actually sell anything. This one here, I'm not entirely sure what they all sell. Or like dirt is something I generally I get it. White concrete powder. This is one I might occasionally buy, although with the gravel I've been getting from digging, I've been making my. This one here is relatively new, but I haven't really bought too much from it. And this one here, I kept wiping this one out. This is Pixel Pizza Store, the GS, the General Store. Kind of yeah, good store, kind of empty. 7.5 on Yelp. But arrows, gunpowder, slime didn't really have a lot of use for. String didn't. I got a cat farm. I really don't need string. Bones, rotten flesh, didn't need that. Sand and gravel, not so much. This, I wiped him out several times. He ended up quit stocking it. This is one I might actually start. If Snowball hadn't opened up his store, I would probably start stocking this. But I kept wiping him out. The repeaters, comparators, pistons, observers. If I had the diamonds, I would come and I was basically wiping it out faster than he could stock it. And he hasn't been as active on here. But when he was doing it, if I had diamonds, I would always come over and buy like a stack of Spencer's to Strawberry, and then eventually I would wipe it out. But these are things I'm eventually going to use. And then it saves me from having to go to 3 or 4 different chests to build the damn. Yeah, we've actually got a pretty good shopping district on the server here. It just isn't being used. I'm not sure if there's anything being sold in this. Every time I've checked, I haven't really noticed it selling anything that was useful to me. Yeah. Okay, he's selling basalt, and of course it's not stocked. And this is Ultra Ranger's shop, and what it is, this is a shop where he will basically you can hire him to build stuff for you, and he's not really active anymore, but this guy just builds incredible. If we could keep him entertained, if we could keep him active on here, we've got 2 or 3. I'm not one of them. I am not counted a month. My builds look pretty good because when I get enough time to do it, they're big enough. They give a little bit of a wow factor for just how big the damn things are. But this guy is just a next level build. This is just incredible. But he's not all that active anymore. I don't know if he got burnt out or bored, but man, when he was on here, he was building some really good stuff. This one here used to sell basalt and blackstone. Yeah, I would occasionally buy blackstone from this shop when he had it stocked because it was something I figured I would use sooner or later. I didn't have a use for it at the time, but I'm like, I really like the look of some of the new stuff they've added with the Nether update, and so I was buying it. Well, he hasn't been stocking it, and this one here, I think it's a good store. I just don't think it's one I'm going to shop at a lot. But yeah, he's selling ingredients for potions. the gold blocks, to me, if you want gold blocks, you're better off going to Biker's shop because he's got a better price. And Netherwood, that's actually a good thing to sell. Yeah, the gold and the gold blocks, you can get better prices for it at Biker's shops. That's just a better place to go. And this here, I don't know why he's gotten it hid back here. He should put like a fucking banner above something. But Biker, this is where he sells beacons. I have bought at least 3 beacons from him. Occasionally, if I have a bulk of diamonds, like I came over and built one. I think it was Pixel. He bought a bulk order of emeralds from me, and I came over. But he sells beacons here. Block of coal, yeah, right. I don't know that his coal business is doing good, but I occasionally buy beacons from the guy because it's like really cool over here. Now, this one here, it's a wood shop. I don't know that I'm gonna stock this one. This is one I could stock because whoever's got this, I don't think they've been stocking it. But I just don't know that there's a big. If I get the wood farm going, I might start stocking this and taking half the diamonds. If I get my tree farm going, just I don't feel like putting in the work and stocking it. I don't know if it's going to be useful. The only ones I'm going to stock are the ones that are constantly getting used because I don't want to go through the hassle of stocking it and have it wait so long to be used that I forget and don't collect my diamonds. But yeah, he was making this. They were trying to basically do what Minecraft or Hermitcraft was doing, where they would have like a mayor of the shop, and I don't think anybody was really interested. But this was supposed to be the town hall for the mayor, and just a beautiful build, just an absolutely beautiful build, uh, without a doubt. And ice shop, there was an ice shop here, and I don't know if anybody's stocking it. Yeah, because I've been buying the blue ice, and I haven't bought blue ice in this for like a month or two. Nobody's restocked it. Nobody's even picked up the diamonds. Girl, the packed ice and the blue ice is more of what I would buy if I need a bunch of ice. I'll just build an ice machine. And then I don't think I'm going to bother with stocking that because Snowball has been talking about. He's been talking about building or adding ice to his shop. He sells snow. He was asking me about the snow, and I told him, I go, like, I can't speak for anybody but me, but I would never buy snow. I would just go good. I don't use that much, but I told him, I go, if you were selling ice, even if I didn't need it right then and there, I go, when I had diamonds, I would occasionally buy ice from you and save it for when I need it. Because I go, if you were selling blue ice or packed ice and it was a reasonable price, I go, I would definitely buy it and store it and then save myself having to go all the way over to the ice area I've got and mine it and then back because I haven't built a portal over. Now this one here, he's actually I think Hayden's the one that put this in. I might be wrong, but I think Hayden did this. Uh, I used it the other time. I hit the button, replanted everything, and then took the wheat left over. But he's got this over here where you can get wheat. I don't know what the long term goal of it is, but I actually have used this for my own personal use. I don't know what he's doing in here. It's a super mall. Don't I don't know what's gonna. He hasn't really done a lot with this in a while, but it's so far it's looking pretty interesting. And then we've got the shulker and chest shop. This is another zombie one. I occasionally buy from this place, and it hasn't been stocked in a while. This is one I will not bother stocking because I don't like going to the end if I don't have a good reason, and restocking somebody else's shop is not a good enough. Now, this here is one of the newest shops that we got in here. I think Biker put that one in, and I don't know if there's actually anything it or not. I don't. I actually went in here the last time. I don't think there's actually anything there yet. I don't know if there's going to be, but this here is one that'll be a regular stop for me now that he's got up and running. But he sells observers, poppers, dispensers. Uh, I might even buy the occasional piston. Furnaces, no. I will not be buying furnaces. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. But yeah, I definitely won't be buying furnaces. But the redstone repeaters, he hasn't started selling. He hasn't started selling comparators. I think he said he wouldn't because it's a hassle to get all the. I can understand that because it uses a lot of redstone and you have to have the quartz. And I don't blame him for that. But it's like a lot of this stuff I will occasionally pick up. Buttons is another thing, and unless I have a ton of extra diamonds and nothing better to do with them, buttons are something I don't think I would buy. And yeah, he's got this. This is just a nice little shop because I love the fact that he made like a giant fucking piston. And this is, I think this is bikers. Oh, he's gotten more done on it since the last time I was here. And he actually put cars out here. When we did the Halloween Town, and it was probably by all measurable standards, maybe not the most impressive thing there, but he did a tractor at the Halloween build, and that was my favorite thing. That was absolutely my favorite thing was when he put the tractor in there, and he's got a little car here parked out. This is the Mine Mart. Uh, Now, I'm not going to criticize, but I just want to point out that if the parking lot is here, the door should be over here. It should have a door going in and a door coming out. Maybe the pistons fire. Okay, he does have doors over here. My bad. My bad. Mea culpa. Um, yeah, I last time I was over here and checked it out, he didn't really have anything in here, so I'm actually gonna have to do some. I don't know that I'm gonna buy anything, but I'm gonna have to check this out the next time I have diamonds just to see if there's anything. I've got a bamboo farm, but I'm getting more than enough from other stuff, so I don't really need that. But laser rods I might buy because I do use those. TNT I really don't use that much. I am getting a heroic amount of quartz, so I don't really need that. Kelp I might buy just for shits and grins. Maybe the green dye. I didn't see the pressure plates at first. Yeah, your prices are good. I think it's about what Pixel Pizza was charging. Your the only thing I don't like is I'm not going to buy a furnace. I'm not going to buy a button. But no, your prices I think are pretty much what Pixel Pizza was charging. And I mean, well, he just wasn't restocking it very often. But I was occasionally wiping it out because I would buy like a stack or two every time I had diamonds, and then I'd have to wait for him to restock it. But yeah, no, I will definitely like anytime I got a bunch of diamonds. I'll at least come in and spend one or two of them there and just pick up something that I'm going to use. I'm always looking for dispensers. I'm always looking for the repeaters, even the droppers. But this is a really nice looking shop. Yeah, when I got diamonds, I'll have to swing through here and see if there's any. But uh, the food items, I don't know. I might pick those. Yeah, no, that was a because if Pixel was still like stocking his store, I wouldn't care. But as soon as Pixel quit stocking his, I was glad to see somebody else. Because, like I said, if I'm building something and I need just a handful of them, and I've got some diamonds I can spend, I will go buy them rather than make a bunch. If I need 40 or 50 of something because I'm building something really big, then yeah, I'm going to make them myself because I just don't have that many diamonds usually. But if I have a couple diamonds and I've got nothing else that I absolutely need, I will pick up a few of those here and there and just store them. Okay, I might occasionally buy a trident here and there. because they've been disappearing. Although since I started working on a trident farm, I'm not actually getting tridents from it that much, but lighting up the ocean, I think I've got like about 10 or 15 tridents now because I've been lighting up the ocean. I am constantly getting attacked by those little bastards carrying their tridents. I've actually got a supply of them now. Oh man, I don't like the Curse of Vanishing on it. He's actually got better enchantments on his stuff than I do, but it's like I'm just doing it as an afterthought. He's actually trying to sell this stuff. Uh, ooh, I don't really need it because of the Emerald Farm, but I might occasionally buy the golden carrots. He's the Yeah, I might occasionally buy some of these because I use them in potions, and like the carrots I can use in breeding horses. I might actually pick this stuff up on a kid. I like the fact that he's used the artwork, and I think these are supposed to be like a chandelier. I kind of like that too. My whole screen just went right. The little hamster that's running my computer is kicking and screaming like a dying mule trying to run this stream. It's like, you fucker, you usually don't stream this long. I need a break. Yeah, I haven't been the ATM. It's where you can get your payment stuff. Staff, staff only. I like that. Now, because of my texture pack, these are going to be different images than what you're used to seeing. I just talked to him the other. It's a guy that I used to play with. He played on my realm when I had it, and then like the last I played with him, he was hosting a game, and he had built it. He had put some artwork up, and he's not a real religious person. He's a great guy, absolutely great guy, but he's not a real religious person. And I don't know what the artwork was on his texture pack, but the artwork on mine, it was like a I can't remember off the top of my head what it was. If I see it, I'll point it out here. But it was kind of a religious picture or something like that. It looked like something Da Vinci or somebody would have painted for the church. And I'm thinking, oh my God, I don't know if he realizes that's the image that's showing up on mine. Yeah, this is kind of nice. He's got room for expansion. I really like the build here. Oh man, I am having a really good day. Usually after about an hour or so, I'm getting lightheaded. I'm going to be wiped out tomorrow. Okay, this is the way I came in, so I got to go the other way to get out. I do like the staff only doors. Those crack me. Oh my God, somebody's been doing these. I've seen like two or three of them now. Somebody's doing these TikTok videos where what they do is they come out and they use a couple pair of boots and they put boot prints on the hood of somebody's car, and then they pour like yellow stuff in the snow to make it look somebody stood up on their car and pissed on the windshield. Those crack me up. I'm not kidding you. Those I think are hilarious. You know, I hope this goes over well afterwards, and I'm going to upload this one to YouTube. But my hands are not. I mean, I'm doing okay. I'm not trying to have a little pity party for the fucking one, but my hands are not doing great today, and so it's just easier for me to go and actually do a tour of the server. Uh, hey, for anybody that is watching this, if you